Fish Momentum says Big Ben going off on the NFL and the Steelers.
How'd you feel about all that, man?
We talked a little bit about it last week.
We focused on that area. Yeah, he did have a lot. Yeah, I didn't realize he was talking about. Oh, he had a lot he was talking about, man.
He did talk a little bit about the state of the NFL, saying these young guys get coddled.
I was like, whoa.
I never got coddled by my college coach or Bill Cowher. Is he spitting facts? I mean,
I don't know. Or is he, man?
It's a different era. I mean, you got to think his time frame, like him, Brady, even like Rodgers, from when they came in when they came in the league of like, I don't even know what the big contracts were at the time too.
Well,
probably like $10 million whenever they were signing their second contract.
Because I'm thinking to myself of even how much has changed since I came in 10, and they were already in for what 10, pretty much 10 before me because what Ben's 03.
Yeah.
So it's like, man,
04.
Or 4, excuse me. So it's like, man, that's still 6+ years prior to me even getting there. And then you think to this generation, he's played through all of that. That's a long time, bro. But yeah, he's probably seen, like, you think about back then, man, when he talks about how today's generation is a little bit more self-centered, a little bit more on me. Yeah. Because now you hear words like brand. Because I don't think it's a negative. I just think that our generation just got smart. And I say mine because it's like, I'm kind of like that transition of like 10, but then understood how they was transitioning with the social media and stuff like that. But I don't fault the brand part of it because all you're doing is monetizing everything about you. The team does that. The NFL is going to do that. We just smartened up and was like, man, we can make our own money. We don't have to be dependent on those dudes. And that's the part where it's like, man, I don't think it's a negative. I just think you got to understand when and where. And I think that's the part with Juju where the issue was when it was like, yo, it's cool to build your brand as big as you want it, but you got to keep the work stuff work. You know what I mean? This is the main thing. This is the side thing. Those, when it starts to overlap and now you're doing it during a game or pregame and stuff like that.
Affect the rest of the
right.
team.
That's when it becomes an issue. But yeah, I never had it. But he is a little bit older. Not a little bit older. He's a lot older than me.
So he doesn't have any social media.
You're right.
Just BigBen7.com.
Yeah. So generationally, that's very different. The context of it is very different. So I'm like, I definitely can understand where he's coming from because part of me is like, I feel that way at times too. It's just, I do see the benefits of social media. I do see the benefits of building your brand.
Striking when the iron's hot too.
And when you leave, it's like, yo, you don't have to be a dude where it's like, oh, if you're not at an NFL function, you're irrelevant. It's like, nah, when you build your own brand, it's like, man, you don't need them. You do your own thing. So, yeah.
What's interesting about this comment, and as it pertains maybe to Juju, is it felt like Juju was one of Ben's like favorite teammates.
I know, but it definitely said it was directed to him. Yeah, for a fact.
Or was
with
it
a
someone
sprinkle
else?
of Claypool on it.
Who else could we throw in there?
No comment.
I got a name or two.
Stop it.
But yeah, was there anything else, I guess, on the interview that stuck out to you?
Because now I'm trying to think back on it because I wasn't even.
He said he's content in retirement.
Yeah. Said he was content. Saw the thing about, like I said, the new generation. That was the one that stuck out to me the most. Then, yeah, just his comments about, him wanting to be back, but the GM essentially not wanting him. Yeah, I get that part.
That was more towards last year, right?
That was last year, not this year, yeah.
But he did drop that comment. I think I still got it.
I want him to go out there and prove it, man. I don't, but I do. I just don't like speculation. I just like to get to the meat and potatoes, But speculation is the name of the game, so I get it, But it's like always like just get to it.
Yeah, I don't think there was too much else in the article, at least from what I remember off the top of my head right now.
Yeah, but do you feel like this generation is coddled?
I'm with you. Yeah, I definitely do. But at the same time, be smart about it. You're right. Like if you're in college and you're a star, like Bryce Young or something,
like bro, you got a chance to legitimately build
car company. Whoever it is offering you a couple $1 million. Yeah, you take it.
And for me, I always think
do what's best for you.
Right, and I always think of what happened to Ryan. Ryan was on the cusp of signing a crazy deal, right? And we saw everything happen and how that changed every aspect of not just his season, his playing career, but his life. So with that being the case, it's like, man, you don't have time to waste. You can't say, well, I'm going to get it next year. I got 10 years of doing this guaranteed, because there is no guarantee when it comes to football because it's how violent it is and stuff like that. So, yeah, man, be smart. Make as much as you can, man. Build that brand as big as you can, because once it's gone, this ain't, it's not like basketball. We could go play pickup basketball at 60. Nah, you ain't playing pickup football out that thing. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, man, we go over here and play, we would do this version of it. Like, nah, that's not how it works in football, man. Like, you got to hit it when you can, man.
Yeah, so it's both. I think the leagues even, like sports leagues, it's just softer than what it was. But at the same time, and a lot of me first type of stuff. But at the same time, I mean, when the money's involved, your livelihood's involved, sometimes you got to be smart about it.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of both. And context matters in all different scenarios because you got sometimes someone's holding out, everyone, he's selfish and stuff, but there might be a good reason he is.
That's business part right there.
But then there's sometimes maybe it's like, bro, you're making the wrong decision. On this. You should show up. So, you just got to look at every scenario, have the context, a little bit of nuance, but I think both are true right now.